Hi Thomas, congratulations. You must be so pleased to come to such a difficult ground and win so convincingly.
Very, very, very happy with that. I think it was a overall very, very solid performance. I'm especially pleased with the first half, where I think we were good in phase one, good in phase two. More passes, control the game more in phases. In general, second half was a little bit more of a dogfight at times. And going here to Everton, which is against a very good team, well set up by David Moyes and a very good home crowd. And they've been unbeaten here so far. And to any ground in the Premier League to win 3-0 away from home is a very good result. So yeah, very happy with obviously the set pieces as well. What I would say, the clean sheet mentality, that is a very good foundation to stand on, and that gives you an ability to perform at a certain level where we want to always do a little bit more, but be really, how can you say, competitive, and especially away from home. And then I think is it 3 years ago we played Champions League, or 3 years ago? But it's quite a inexperienced Champions League squad to go every third or fourth day. And one of the most difficult things with that is to be able to compete in both tournaments, and especially after an away trip in Champions League and then go away in the Premier League again. So to keep the energy, the focus, the intensity to be able to do that, I'm very pleased with the players, how they handle that to get the win today. Plus, we also did it after Bodø travel and then travel to Leeds and win. So I think it shows a lot about that mentality. There's things we like to work on, but the most important thing is the mentality.
You mentioned the clean sheet. I mean, how important have Mickey and Vicario been? Obviously, both outstanding again today, but to do that in the absence of Romero, who is obviously a huge loss as your captain.
Yeah, I agree, and I think we maybe forget Kevin Dunso. Maybe he was not as highlighted as the two others, but I think Kevin's done very well to step in big shoes to fill out after Kuti. But Mickey, man of the match, clearly defended well, two goals, not two clean sheets, 2 goals, and good on the ball. And I think Vicario, man of the match in Monaco. But today I think his performance was more complete, good with the feet, very good in the box, and 2 exceptional saves.
Hi Thomas. There's been a lot of talk recently about Paulinho and Bentancur starting together.
Thank you for that question. I'm looking forward to that. If you didn't mention that, then I probably would have said something. But yeah.
Well, I was going to say, these are the kind of games where it is clear what they do bring to the to the team when they start.
I think it's very clear. I think both of them today was excellent. I think they were very good on the ball. I think they were excellent defensively, landed on the second balls when they needed to. I think we controlled the game more. I think the bounce passes and the bits and pieces to build up and control the game was very good. So in a time where we are building and going to the next level, I think they are extremely important.
Hi Thomas. We've spoken a lot so far this season about your attacking set pieces. Just wanted to ask you about the defensive set pieces, because you're exceptional from them today. So what have you and Andreas done since the summer to sort of improve the team's record from them?
Yeah, I think, of course, obviously, set pieces is all the set pieces off diff. And I agree today, of course, we scored 2 goals, but it's equally important that we can keep the ball out of the net. And the team did very well, and I think... And Andreas and Sean, our set piece analysts, have done a top job with the team throughout from we started to now, and that's both structure of how we want to do it, but also we know when there's a structure, but there's also the physicality, and then you need the desire. But the structure and the principles for it is very clear.
So if I've got this right, Van der Ven didn't score any goals last season, and he's now on 5 in 14 appearances. What have you done or said?
Top scorer.
I think he might be, yeah.
Not bad, huh?
What have you done and said to him to sort of, just turn him into an elite striker, apparently?
First and foremost, I think he's really growing and taking some big steps. I'm very pleased with him overall. I think he's taking more leadership. I think he's defending better and better, not only using his pace, but also more clever positions. Very happy with that. And then I said, actually to the beginning of the season, I said, it's okay you score with your left foot and your right foot, but you need to score, hit a goal. You're centre back. You need to score more of that. And then we have worked with it, and that's big praise to Mickey, but especially to Andreas. And the way he how can you say, attack the ball, also get in there where it hurts, I think is key. Now, hopefully continue.
Hi, Thomas. You think you've got the only unbeaten away record in the Premier League so far? I mean, what does that say, and what do you read into that?
I think normally it's very difficult to do that, and it's been very difficult, no doubt about that. But I think to have a foundation where we off diff have a solid foundation, but of course when you go away from home, you need to defend a little bit more. Especially where we are, and I think the how we defend high pressure, but especially the middle block, but also the box, I think is important. Set pieces, both boxes can make a difference on a day like that, and then we're adding layers. And then the overall thing, as I said, is that mentality to want to run hard, and every team needs to do that.
Hi Thomas, it was Randall Kolomoani's first start today. How do you feel like he did, and how do you feel like your attack is working at the moment?
I think it was pleasing to see his first 60 minutes. He's still building his physicality and sharpness. Pleased with what I saw, but it's the first steps, so there's more to come. I think in times I like some of the movement, the interactions with the front four, but that is an ongoing, project or process.
With Xavi Simons, obviously it was another game where it didn't quite come off for him. Do you think building that relationship with someone like Randall may help him as well?
Yeah, I think it will help him both things. I think actually, I like Xavi. I think he found some good positions, and maybe the final top actions, but I think still there was good actions. Maybe missed, but that's just, need to keep going, keep building, and keep working on it.
Thomas, it felt very symbolic at the end, the way you brought the players that close to the fans, and you stayed there for a long time. It was sort of a moment where you seemed to be bringing everyone together. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, maybe. I think it's a big part. I think it's important to do it when we win. It's important to do it when we draw. It's important also to do it when we lose, because we are in it in good times and bad times. And of course, it's a very good time today. Very happy with a win, a difficult away win. But of course, as you say, the togetherness that is on and off the pitch, that is between players, staff, fans, the stronger that can be, the better it will be.
Yeah. And can I just ask you about Porro's corner taking? Is that specifically worked on to be that narrow to the post? Because the deliveries were absolutely exceptional and so accurate in terms of where they were going. Is that a specific sort of?
Yeah, I think we have a plan to play close to goal, but it's sometimes difficult to hit it that precise all the time. But as long as it's in a very good area close to goal, then there's more opportunities to potentially score.
Thomas, realistically, how far can this side go this season? We're a quarter way into the season. It's been a very good start. What would represent a successful season? How far can the team go?
I think we are in the beginning of building something. Very happy with a lot of things. As I said, defensive side of it, mentality, set pieces. But I think there's a bit we need to work on, especially offensively, to be more free floating still. And for me, it's a long season ahead. I just said very happy with going away from home after 2 away games in Champions League. That's a big part of it. But to continue performing day in, day out is a challenge which we embrace and want to do. So who knows? But I need to take it one game at a time.
Do you see the team as being title contenders?
No. I think is a big. I think there's probably a few teams that are ahead of us. I think it's fair to say that. I'm only thinking of one game at a time, and let's see where we are in April. Thank you. Yes.